Hey everyone, it's Game Fruit Pulp. Welcome back to another episode of Building Toronto. Today we're back with our sort of weekly update thing that we do, or at least that we've started doing. And we're just going to be looking at the work that's been done over the past week. Nothing really too monumental in terms of historic buildings, which is why I wasn't sure whether or not we were even going to have a video this week, because we did get a lot done, but it was nothing of really like important historic value to the city. But we'll go over what we did anyways. It's just sort of working on the north side of Wellington between Bay and Yonge. So you can see we start here, and almost all of it is completed. So we start here with this building, this modern-looking building. There's no real information on any of these, aside from, we'll talk a little bit about the two sandstone buildings. But this building here, I couldn't find really any information about. Just like there's like brokerage companies in here and like a stock trading company for like online stuff. But aside from that, nothing really unique about them. I kind of liked how the building turned out with the, it was cool how the glass, like this wasn't something I did to add sort of depth to the build, like with the alternating between glass panes and glass blocks. It kind of did that itself, which made it good for me to build with. And then the little white accents were also on the building. So it is a building that sort of had a good level of detail compared to some of the other stuff, like the other ones on the block, which are kind of just squares. But aside from that, nothing really too crazy. We started working on going north on Bay past Wellington, added a little no parking sign, which I think most of you guys have seen already. But we made some good progress in the sense of area, but not good progress in the sense of historic value this week. And so this is wrong, so we'll fix this while we do this. But this is these two buildings here, these two sandstone buildings are part of Commerce Court. You're going to hear me talk a lot about Commerce Court over the next few weeks, I imagine, simply because there's another two buildings to this. Commerce Court has four parts. These two buildings, and then a north part, and then a part over here, I believe. And so these two buildings are the non-historic versions of it. Commerce Court was one of the first buildings built in Toronto, at least the first large building. So we're going to be talking a lot about that when that comes. But these are just the two bottom buildings, really, of the Commerce Court, the two southmost buildings, southwest and southeast. And so you can see that they're all offices. This is a restaurant in the bottom, and it just kind of goes along. And then I don't think there's any restaurants over here. I believe this part's all offices. And then when we get to this kind of thing here, this weird looking angular stuff that's kind of in progress still. Star is trying to work on this, but he's kind of losing his sanity because it's really oddly shaped, so it's difficult to move into the game. But that there is another restaurant, I believe. And then over here is just a parking garage, and then offices on top. So nothing, like I said, nothing too really fancy here. So this video is going to be probably a little bit shorter. I'm going to try and do a little like flyby of everything using the replay mod if I can get it set up in time. So if you see that at the end of the video, then that's what that is. If you don't see it, then obviously I couldn't get it set up. This week has been pretty busy with server stuff. And so because of that, I haven't really been able to get too much done in Toronto historic wise. Like I said, this is a lot of, like, this is almost not 10%. It's probably about 15% addition, like of the map right now is just this part. If we're doing surface area, if we're doing volume, then obviously it's not, but it's still progress nonetheless. And so what I figured I would do is share it anyways and just make sure rather than have no video, at least we'll have a video that's a little bit shorter and shows you guys the progress I've made. And so nothing too crazy, like I said, but if you did enjoy the video so far, there might be a replay mod at the end, I don't really know, then be sure to leave a like and a favorite. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you want to see more pictures of other parts of the map, check out the Planet Minecraft page I have on Building Toronto. The link to that will be in the description down below. Aside from that, that's pretty much everything. Thank you guys for watching, and you'll probably catch an Anitsucraft video on Monday, maybe. I'm not really sure. I might have to miss that upload date. Something else pretty cool is there was detail on the, like, there's little windows on this alleyway, which I thought was interesting. Like all these windows coming into the alleyway, because there wouldn't really get any light here, so I don't really know what they're for except for looking at each other. But anyways, that's everything for this. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Building Toronto in Minecraft. My name is Game Fruit Pulp, and I'll catch you guys all later. Have a good one. Hey guys, so a quick little just update thing at the end. I didn't want to sort of leave you guys guessing. I'm not going to be able to get the replay mod set up for this week's video. I'm going to try and have it done by next week's video if we do another one of these look back things, but I just wanted to let you know that I wasn't going to do it as opposed to just ending the video there, because that would be kind of odd. So anyways, look for the replay mod hopefully next week if I can get everything set up. But anyways, hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll catch you guys all later. Have a good one.